Hi, I'm Devlin, number 8. I play for Cornell, forward.
Hi, I'm Devlin. I'm a freshman defenseman for Princeton. I'd say Luke maybe is a little bit more of an energy guy. Sometimes I'm like the calmer one, or like in the mornings it's like, okay, like I might be the, hey, we need to get there at this time, and he's just coming along for the ride, bringing the energy. So
I think we work off each other well.
We do, yeah.
Yeah, it's good chemistry, so I think we just try to keep that going. I don't know, we do pretty much everything together in the summer. I think I spend all 24 hours a day with him outside of when we're sleeping. So we're always helping each other. At the same time, we're fiercely competitive with one each other. We haven't done it in many years, thankfully. I think we sort of realized we could hurt each other, but there's been many fights over very stupid things. One-on-one basketball always tends to go really poorly.
Yeah. Mini sticks was never good back in the day.
Yeah, a couple cuts.
I went to the hospital twice.
Yeah,
stuff on the face. So.
Yeah, I was always younger, so I had to do some more cheap stuff to get him back. But yeah, we've always been very competitive with each other, but at the same time, we always are each other's biggest fans. We're always rooting for one another.
I think we started playing hockey really when we moved to Toronto. So I was 7, he was 5 at the time. And I think we had a pretty shared experience for both of us, where it was like we just sort of showed up to school one day and it was like, came home, mom, dad, like all these kids are talking about hockey. That's all they do up here. Like, we need to get into this. And I think that was really cool because we sort of got to start the journey together at the same time. So we got to share that love for the game, started skating lessons, then went to house league, and then kind of continued from there.
If we ended up staying in the U.S. and had not moved to Canada, I think there's probably a 0% chance we ended up playing hockey.
Absolutely no chance.
We didn't even know what it was really until we moved. We were probably going to play basketball, baseball, football, all like the classic American sports. And yeah, thankfully we moved because we discovered hockey and we ended up loving it. So yeah.
We had one chance, I think, to play on the same team for school hockey. So in Toronto, like we do outside of school, it's kind of like the competitive hockey, like club hockey. And then with our school team, they would merge the age groups together. And so I remember there was one particular year where I had a chance to play with him, but I opted to play.
He decided to play basketball.
Yeah.
I played hockey. He played basketball.
Yeah.
That was probably our only shot to ever play together. He passed on it.
Yeah.
I still give him a hard time to this day about it. Yeah. I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah.
I think they won the basketball.
We won the championship, so like.
We could have won the hockey championship, but yeah, it's whatever. We both always wanted to go NCAA, and in Canada, a popular route is like the major junior OHL route. And because we have so many relatives that have played Division I basketball, we have uncles that coach Division I basketball. Our dream was to always go NCAA.
I'm a little bit of a later bloomer. Like my journey, I spent 3 years in junior hockey, so a little bit more time out there, which allowed him after 1 year junior to kind of come in with me as a freshman at the same time. It's really added to the experience. I think it's really awesome that we've been able to kind of talk about how our experiences have differed between Princeton and Cornell, and just going through it all together, again, makes it so much more fun.
In terms of when we play each other, I think my mom, because Princeton was home, she wore a Princeton sweater, Cornell hat, and I think she's going to rotate it, so I think she might show up in a Cornell sweater, Princeton hat for the home game, but I think they just want a good game, no one gets hurt. I think that's all they really ask for,
Yeah, we've told her she needs to get one of like the split jerseys where it's sewed together. I think that'd be pretty cool one day. But yeah, they cheer pretty equally for both of us.
I think at the same time, as much as it would have been fun to play with each other, I think we want to just have our own experiences, just do our own thing, and then we know we can always come back to each other in the summer and pick up like nothing's happened. Playing in college here at Cornell has definitely been an experience like no other with Lina and all the fans that we get. I haven't experienced anything like this before. And then also just like the competition, it's really nice and a really good challenge playing against such older guys and older competition. So as much as I've enjoyed every other level I've played at and I cherish it, there's really been no experience I can really compare to playing hockey at Cornell.
But obviously being in the ECAC together, it's a guaranteed 2 matchups every year, which is fun. So I'll get to see them a lot more.
Hopefully the playoffs.
Yeah, hopefully the playoffs as well. And also like my family just being on the East Coast, it's a lot closer to them, my grandparents, everyone. So I think everyone's having a fun time, just getting together more often over stuff like this.
I'd be here without him. He's someone that pushes me, but I also look up to him at the same time. So as much as he's just my brother, but I also look up to him tremendously. Early mornings where, you know, it's almost like a trade-off. Some days I don't want to get up, some days he doesn't, but we just make each other do it. And you know, if I'm upstairs in my room and it's just a summer day, I'm watching Netflix and I hear puck shooting in the backyard, I know I got to get after it and start doing something. So I think just like every day, he's helped me become a better person, better player.
Yeah, I'd say we're best friends more than anything. And he's equally been an inspiration for me. Summers ago, seeing him get drafted by Pittsburgh, and that was a lifelong dream of his, was one of the best days of my life as well. Like, I remember we shared a moment in the room, in the family room, when we saw it on the TV where like we were all just crying. And I think it was just like such an awesome experience to see someone who you've known as long as they've been alive and someone who you've been so close to like accomplish something that you know you've seen every single hour of their step towards that journey and how hard they've worked and everything they've sacrificed. Like, I think it's such a huge inspiration for me as I chase my dreams too. So I think we've kind of bounced off each other, you know, just keeping each other on the track and, you know, pushing each other to do more and more with hockey.